Good evening, person. Wow, 6 people. Hi. That was quick. How are we? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Galentine's Day. Happy whatever day if you're single. I've come on because I'm on my own this evening because my partner's in work. I've just dropped Holly off for the whole half term, so I don't get to see her for 9 days now. So I thought I'd come online because I thought there'd be plenty of other people who are on their own this evening, whether you be on your own or you're not, you're watching this as a couple. There's something wrong with you if you are. I thought I would come on and wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day. So, hi John69, hi Karate Joe, hi Aquananda. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. So, I've got the kettle on in the background. I'm dying for a cup of tea. I hope you don't mind that noise. If you do, then this is not the video for you, because I am literally going to be cooking myself a lovely Chinese gong bao chicken, although the chicken's not going to be chicken, it's going to be fake chicken. I'm going to be cooking this tonight, so it's probably going to be a long vlog. I'm probably going to need to put you on charge at some point because I've only got half a battery at the moment. So I'm literally going to take you through my evening. You can sit here for as long as you like or for as little as you like. Even if there's one person watching or no people watching, I'm still going to be doing a live. So if you just want to put me on in the background so it doesn't feel like you're on your own, if you are on your own, you don't literally have to sit there and watch me and do nothing. You can just put your phone, TV, laptop, tablet, whatever it is that you're watching me on, so you can hear me and get on with your evening. So thank you, Kevin. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. So I need a cup of tea is like the first thing. So I know John, it's John70D. How is the photography going? I actually haven't seen you around on my Instagram too much, to be honest with you. I've got a modelling photography itch that I need to scratch, so maybe we can arrange something. It'll just be fashion though, obviously, TFP, but I live so far away. But yeah, I definitely need to scratch that itch. Itch the scratch? Scratch the itch. So yeah, first things first, cup of tea. I feel like I've got a cold coming on. I think I'm going to go for a biscuit tea. Got me Yorkshire tea, multi-biscuit brew. Tastes like tea and biscuits. It really does. It's lovely. Let that brew for a minute. So what have y'all been doing on this fine Valentine's Day? I have been at work. I've just dropped kiddo off to her father's for the next 9 days. And my partner is in work. So it's just me and the dog and you guys, which is good. It's all good. There's a storm brewing. This is the second storm we've had. So we had Storm Kira last week. We've now got Storm Dennis coming this week. So it's literally like building up. I can feel it building up outside. Like the wind's picking up, it's starting to rain a little bit. Obviously, like the ground is still completely saturated from all the rain that we had from the last storm. So it's going to absolutely tip it down with more rain. There's going to be absolutely nowhere for it to go. I'm going to Birmingham on the train tomorrow. So goodness knows if that's going to even be running or cancelled. I booked it, and then as I was driving for the 2 hours this evening to drop Holly off there and back, an hour there, an hour back, it dawned on me that the storm might be so bad that my train might be cancelled. So who knows? Let's, fingers crossed it's not. Oh, I think I have to take some paracetamol. If my ears ache, everything aches. I think I've got a cold coming on. Where's my paracetamol? Aspirin, paracetamol and caffeine. Probably shouldn't take caffeine at this time of the night, but what are you going to do? You're not very talkative, are you guys? Unless I'm missing your messages. My goodness, please be safe from the storm. Yeah, I'm completely safe. Obviously, I'm in my house now. My house is not going to fall down, and I don't think it's going to be that windy that the train's going to blow off the train track. I just think it's more the amount of rain that there's going to be. So, right, job number 1 done. Cup of tea is on the go. Let's get out all the ingredients. Oh, John72 just liked my photo on Instagram. So you are there? I'm sure I still follow you. What's that all about? Maybe you just haven't posted anything in a while. Dunno. Right. 2.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. So there's me soy sauce. Put that there. Get rid of these for a minute because I don't need them. Red wine vinegar or balsamic vinegar. So I have red wine vinegar. It really needs using up. It's gone all like coagulated at the bottom. Gross. Hi Trouble, how are you today? Hi Big Phil, 888. I'm okay. Happy Valentine's Day. I've just said to everybody that I'm on my own this evening for Valentine's Day because my partner's in work and I've just dropped Holly off. So I've come onto YouTube because I feel like there's probably lots of you guys that are going to be like on your own for Valentine's Day. I mean, guys and girls. I'm just collectively calling you guys because I go, hey guys, as in like not just men. I mean both of you or whatever you identify as, man or woman, or something else, whatever. What am I saying? Yeah, I just thought it would be cool if you're on your own. Don't worry, I've been on my own for Valentine's Day for 39 years. It's well overrated. It is a bit overrated, I get it, but like there are some people that don't think that way. Some people might feel like super duper lonely. So if they've got like someone to watch, or they can just put me and my little annoying voice on in the background, then that might help them feel less lonely. Was my idea behind this. So yes, right. What have I got to get now? Red wine vinegar, done that. Corn flour. John, stop clicking like on all my photos. My watch is going berserk. Corn flour. 8 skinless, boneless chicken thighs. Well, I don't like putting chopped up dead animal corpses in my dinner anymore. So I have got a vegan version, and to be honest, tell me that doesn't look like chicken, because I think it really does. So there, and it tastes like chicken, it acts like chicken, it has a texture of chicken. 1 whole cucumber. Cucumber. 2 large carrots. John Spalding. Yeah, why would you not have my number? 2 large carrots, 1.5 tablespoons of oyster sauce. Right. So, although I've just butchered the fact that I don't eat chopped up dead animals into my dinner, I have this oyster sauce to use up from when I wasn't a vegan, and it has bashed up mollusks in it. And mollusks are an animal, so this isn't vegan, but it needs using up because otherwise it's just going to end up down the drain, in the water systems or in landfill, and that is a gross waste. So, yep, just a little disclaimer there. 1 teaspoon of Sichuan, am I saying that right? Sichuan peppercorns. Sichuan peppercorns crushed, or a Chinese 5-spice powder. I don't have Sichuan peppercorns. Am I saying that right, guys? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Or Chinese 5-spice. I do have a Chinese 5-spice. Chinese 5-spice. Chinese 5-spice. Oh, it smells so good. So in there, that's fennel, cassia, which is a Chinese cinnamon, star anise, ginger and clove. It smells so good. Oh yeah, there's 9 of you in here, guys, and only 3 thumbs up. So make sure the rest of you who haven't thumbs up this video already, please do. Hi, Raul Kumar Agarwal. Happy Valentine's Day. If you're on your own, you're in the right place. I've come here to keep you all lonely people happy. Hi, Paul. What are you cooking? A gong bayo chicken. I'm probably not pronouncing that very right. Obviously, I'm not using chicken. I'm using a meat-free option. Meat-free alternative. But it's from my Slimming World book, and it should end up looking like that. I know the lighting isn't amazing, guys, but I'm on a live, so I'm not really here to make the lighting look nice. I'm here to have a chat with y'all. Right, what was I guessing? I keep talking too much. 1/2 teaspoon of dried chili flakes. This is gonna be spicy. Chili flakes from Aldi's. 3 garlic cloves. Right. Whenever a recipe says garlic cloves, I always double the number that it tells me to put in. So those garlic cloves are particularly small anyway. You can't see my face. There we go. Right, 1, 2. I haven't glammed myself up. I had makeup on earlier, guys, to go to work. And then as soon as I come home from work on a Friday, I have a shower. And then obviously the makeup gets all washed off. And then I don't see the point in putting makeup on again to then come home to take it off again. No, it's just pointless. So like 6 pieces of garlic, because it says 3, and I really like garlic. Oh my days. Sorry, Jess. Just threw my garlic on the floor. Jess. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, right. More garlic, because that one fell on the floor. What else? A 3-centimetre piece of root ginger. Now, I used all my root ginger yesterday, so I was going to look on my phone for a conversion of how much raw ginger I need to do for dried ginger. Hi, Kevin Silliman. You look beautiful as always. Oh, that's really kind of you to say. Happy Valentine's Day. And hello from France, I think you mean to say, not French. French is the language that you speak. France is the country that you're from. Somebody, hang on, where is it? Ginger, ground ginger. Some kind soul, type into Google the conversion rates for raw ginger to ground ginger. So if I need a 3-centimetre piece of fresh ginger, how much ground ginger would you use in replacement? Some kind person do that for me. That would be lovely. Happy Valentine's Day. Sadis Erdal. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing any of your names right. Right, that. So if some kind soul could do the ginger conversion for me, that would be lovely. 12 baby pak choys halved or quartered, or 4 regular pak choys chopped. So I only bought 2 pak choys because they were £1.20 for the bag, and I just thought they're quite an acquired taste. How much pak choi do I actually want to eat on a Valentine's Day on my own? What else have we got? 10 spring onions. Boom! 10 spring onions. 40 grams of roasted salted peanuts. I'm not using that. It says leave out the peanuts to make this free. And then, what else am I doing? Sliced red chilli to serve, which I'm also not doing because I did a sliced green chilli on top of my dinner that I had last night and it was a bit hot and it kind of like distracts from the flavour. All I could taste was hot rather than the flavour of the food. So, yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'm putting baby corn in replacement for the other 2 pak choi. I'm glad I saw that then, otherwise that would have gone to waste. Right, let's have a sip of my tea because, you know. Peter, 30. Do you watch Love Island? I do not. I think it's a massive, gross waste of time. I really don't like the concept of it. I think it encourages people to think that it's okay to jump from relationship to relationship to relationship. These people couple up with each other, kiss each other, basically have sex with each other in the matter of like hours, let alone, you know, days, weeks, months or years. And then someone more handsome or good looking comes along, or their partner gets kicked off the Love Island, and then they do the same all over again with someone else. I don't know how happy I feel about that. I feel like the whole show sort of like revolves around like good looking women, good looking boyfriends or boys or men or whatever. There's no one like particularly what I would call real in there. They're all after their like 5 minutes of fame. They're all after a bit of money. No, I just think it's absolute trash TV, and I would rather speak to you guys, to be perfectly honest, and to be honest, it's just the biggest gross waste of time, really. I just think it is so many negatives about it. I can't see any positives about it whatsoever. Maybe that's just me being old. Cool bison dude, hello. Why has the message been retracted? It's weird. You're looking great today. I like your skin colour. Thank you. It's pale and spotty, as always. Fidge, hey babe, happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Fidge. I shall see you tomorrow. I hope the trains don't get cancelled in this storm. I only thought about it earlier. I was like, oh, I booked my train. You know, when I was driving home after dropping Holly off, I was just like, I hope Storm Dennis doesn't dampen our plans. Right, so I just need to get chopping, really. What am I doing with this cucumber? It hasn't told me. Meanwhile, peel the cucumber and carrots into long, thin ribbons using a vegetable peeler and put them in a bowl. Okay. Mix. What am I doing? Add the chicken. Okay, cool. Right. Happy Valentine's Day, 14 or 15 people in here. Hi, young lady. Hope you are well. Do you have a favourite cooking show? Hi, Neil. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't think I do have a favourite cooking show. I watched a few episodes of Come Dine With Me. That's quite funny because it's a bit tongue-in-cheek. It's where like you have like a group of 4 or 5 people and they all go around each other's houses one night, and then the host cooks for all of them, and then they have to rate them out of 10, and then the one with the most wins at the end of it, like £1,000 or something. And what other things? The Great British Bake Off. I've watched a few episodes of that, thought it was quite cool, but then I always end up wanting cake, and when you're trying to lose weight, it's just not something that I do. Other than that, no, I don't really tend to watch cooking shows for the reason of they don't normally do like Slimming World or Weight Watcher or Slimming in general, losing weight friendly food. And it just makes me crave food, even if I've eaten like literally 5 minutes ago. I could literally just shovel a whole nother plate of food in. It's like, obviously, that's my nemesis. Big Phil 888, are you cooking for your partner? It might be late a late romantic tea. So yeah, obviously this whole recipe is going to be serving 4. I'm not going to eat the whole thing myself. I will leave him a plate of food for whenever he returns from the workplace. But yeah, it is what it is. These things happen and people got to earn their dollar bill, y'all. What is that name? / times 5. And I really want to thank you for promoting the best race on earth. YouTube is full of, let's say, less white lives. What the heck? What does that even mean? Random. Fidge, you want to delete that comment? It's a bit random. Doesn't really fit here in what we're doing. We're talking about food. And happy Valentine's Day and stuff like that. Fidge, remove that comment, please. Fidge, remove the comment. Right, where do I start? Stop singing and start cooking. 2.5 tablespoons. Food is good. We're lucky to have it. Yes, we are. Right, you can go in the sin bin, my friend. Right, remove this. Remove that comment because that's just fucking outlandish. And you put user in a timeout. Absolutely ridiculous. What an absolute numpty. But yeah, there is always one pratfell. It's ridiculous and it distracts me because obviously I'm trying to cook rather than monitor what idiots are saying on my channel. So 1 tablespoon, I can't read that a minute. I've got old lady eyes and I need to lean right forward. 2 tablespoons and 1/2 tablespoon of soy sauce. Right, soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of the vinegar. So red wine vinegar that was best before November 2019 and I'm desperately trying to use it all up, but obviously I can't just add it randomly to recipes if they don't call for it, but it's gone a bit weird and a bitty. It's like solidified a little bit, which is really random. Always has to be 1. I agree, Fidge. Fidge, can you double check that you are, hang on, Fidge, add moderator. There you go. Fidge is now a moderator on your channel. I thought you always were. Strange. And the corn flour, 1 level TSP of corn flour. Such a good song. It's got such 80s vibes and it's number 1, so I've got to be careful. No, I've never been. Have to put salt and vinegar first and oil next. I'm not putting any. I put the red wine vinegar. There's no extra salt going in this at all because salt is not necessary. It just masks flavours. Corn flour. I don't know why my corn flour is from Waitrose. Such a random thing to have bought from Waitrose, don't you think? Weird. Right. There's that. Right, so I need to mix that all together. Come together right now. Over me. Oh, I love it when corn flour goes lumpy. Well, I mean, it does if you use too much. What? Oh, yeah, the salt, yeah. To be honest, there's lots of salt in soy sauce. and I guess there's lots of salt in the oyster sauce that I'm going to be using as well. So I don't really need to add any more until after I've cooked it. If I feel like it needs to have more salt after I've cooked it, then obviously. Right, so that's that. Where's my chicken? Well, my chicken, my meat-free chicken, which is free from animal cruelty and chopped up chicken corpses. Anyway, I'm gonna have to leave you now and see you tomorrow. Yes, Fidge, make sure you get some sleepy poos. And I shall see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Do 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 do. 9 people, hey? Not very chatty, are you? Right, there's that. Right, marinate this in whatever saucy stuff I just made, really. Not quite sure. Oh, stay Fidge. Don't want you to get hurt getting distracted. Get hurt? What? What do you mean? Right. 1 cucumber. Right. Peel the cucumber and the carrots into long, thin ribbons using a vegetable peeler. Where's my vegetable peeler? Why is everything I need always in the dishwasher? Very stressful. Oh. What are you guys all up to tonight to be online watching me? Obviously nothing. Right. Cucumber. I loathe the cellophane that they put around the cucumber. Right. So what I need to cut this into. Right, if I go for halvesies and then. Well, I was watching auto vlogs about supercars, okay? And then you decided to stop watching about cars and come and watch me. It's very kind of you. I'm flattered. Don't feel like this is cutting it into ribbons, more just thin strips. I guess once you get to the core of the cucumber, it doesn't really, see? Stick it on my fork. Doesn't really fare well for making ribbons. It takes a lot of time and effort to be healthy, cook healthy food. A lot of people on a Friday night after driving for 2 hours would not come home and stand in their kitchen and do this. Because it says ready in 30 minutes, which it probably will be. It's just all the prep work. So the 30 minutes bit is like just a guide for how long it's going to take to cook, not how long it takes to prep. Now obviously I'm talking to you guys, so that is going to make it take longer, but you get what I'm saying. Interesting watching me prepare food. Looks good. A lot of people say that. Sometimes I wish I could like help people out and go and cook for them and stuff, but like I don't really know how I would do that. Or like there's some people in my slimming class who really struggle to like stay on plan, and they haven't got time to go food shopping, and they don't have time to stand and prepare meals like this to cook and eat healthily, so they end up like grabbing something that's quick and easy, which usually ends up being like highly calorific. But like, or some people plain have the time but just cannot be bothered. But I really want to like, I always feel bad for those people, and I always want to like go and help them out. Don't know if that makes me weird or just kind and caring, but I just feel like, forgive me if I'm wrong or I'm speaking out of turn, but like I just feel like there's so many fussy people that like, oh, I don't like this and I don't like that, and I'm like, have you even tried it? They're like, no, and I'm like, blah 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 blah. Oh, you found me attractive, but now you just find me fun. That's cute. Put it in a bowl. Right. The middle of the cucumber, the cory bit, which is really soft and pointless, tastes really good. Right, there's my cucumber ribbons. Yum. I gotta stop singing that, otherwise I'm gonna ruin the song. Right, now for some carrot ribbons. Guess I'm just doing that the same way. This must be so boring to watch. Oh dear. Now we see our L peeling a carrot. Yeah, as you can see, when you watch my lives, I think it corresponds to how I come across in my actual videos as well. Like, I'm not one of these polished, prim, proper, studio lights type of YouTuber at all. And if that's what you want from me, you've come to the wrong channel. Oh my goodness. Does anybody know when, oh my gosh, the new Stranger Things season is coming out? Have I missed any comments? For 15 minutes. How cold is it in the UK? Here in Nashville, Tennessee, USA, it is 27 degrees. Wow, that is very warm. Here it's early afternoon. Also, how is Holly doing? Your video here is not boring at all. It never is. So currently, I think when I was driving, I clocked the temperature to be about 10.5 degrees Celsius. So I'm guessing now it's probably dropped to about 6 to 8 degrees Celsius, I would imagine. I don't know because I normally check that information on my phone, and I'm doing my live on my phone, and I don't really want to go and get the tablet or the other phone because I just want to actually start cooking my food and sit down so you guys can actually see my face. Wow, I need to stop singing that song. So does anybody know when the new Stranger Things series is out? I'm really looking forward to it. I was born in the late 80s. But all of a sudden I've just got massive 80s craze. I absolutely love it. It's like a tumbleweed blowing in the wind. All the sound of crickets in my mind. Ready meals for me. Don't like cooking. Peter. Yeah, I think most blokes, I don't want to stereotype, most blokes who are single and can't be bothered do the same thing. I do not want to stereotype, but that is a common trend. The ready meals for me, see, would just make me absolutely spiral out of control with my weight because, one, they're usually quite small, so I'm hungry afterwards, so I probably still want to go and eat something else to satisfy me, and two, for that small amount of food, it tends to be quite high in fats and oils and salts and stuff. So although I like ready meals, don't get me wrong, I have had ready meals in the past and I'll have ready meals in the future. Try and stay away from them because they're no good for the old, well, it's not my waistline that really suffers, it's the old backside and the thighs that suffer. Right, let me stir, oh geez, stir this stuff so it gets coated a bit more. I need to stop it. Stop singing that song, or you're going to ruin it. Right, mix the remaining soy sauce. Okay, I'm supposed to mix them in that. That's not a big enough bowl. For God's sake. Here's my Happy Halloween bowl. Happy Halloween. Just when it's not Halloween, it just turns into a generic like mixing bowl in my kitchen, so it's got dual purpose. So the remaining what goes in here? The remaining soy sauce. Oh shit. So you know in the marinades that I made for my chicken, I put all 2.5 tablespoons of soy sauce in it, and I was only supposed to put half a tablespoon. Whoops! No wonder there's too much of it. What a blonde. That is so typical of me to do. So now we're like having to double up the soy sauce now. Never mind. See? Who was the person that said to add salt? Don't need to add salt now because I've doubled up the amount of flipping soy sauce. Yeah, so in 1 tablespoon, so 15 mils. So the liquid that can fit into that spoon, there's 32% of my salt for the day, just in that amount. 32% of my salt in 15 mils of soy sauce liquid. That is a crazy statistic. Mental. Did you find something to watch on Netflix? Right, yes, so let's talk about that. I had loads of suggestions, And then obviously I had to pick one, and they all look good, but I've added them to like my list I've created a highlight on my Instagram so I don't forget what people have told me, so I can gradually work my way through them. So I went with Mind Hunters in the end, and to be honest, right, it's a bit heavy on the old grey matter in between my ears. It's hard work. I thought it was a bit slow to begin with. However, I feel like I'm going to be very, very interested to see what happens, purely because it's set in the 80s, I think, and they're on the cusp of learning about like serial killers and murderers and why people do that. Is it because they've just like flipped a switch and gone mad, or they were born crazy? Or has something happened to them as children to make them act like that as an adult, so they're like getting revenge on something, or just stuff like that. So they're really like, so a lot of like cops, policemen there were just like, oh, well, they're just crazy. You're either crazy a person or you're not a crazy person type of thing. Whereas this guy was like, well, what if that isn't the case? What if something happened to this person that made them like that? What happens if, like all those sorts of like scenarios, and like why people do weird. So it's not just about like solving the case of who murdered this person. It was more about like obviously that, and why they did the things that they did, what motivated them to do this, and what motivated them to do it so many times in exactly the same way. There's got to be a reason behind it. It can't just be like a random act of violence or a random act of like cruelty. It's very thought through, and it's a reaction to something that's happened in the past. Very interesting, but it was like getting on too late in the evening for me to even like consider watching any more of it. So I'd be interested to sit down and watch more of that, because it was very good. However, I also do want to watch something a little bit more light-hearted at the same time, because watching something that's really heavy like that, episode after episode after episode, I feel might like weigh me down, and it might give me too much to like think about. Because like some people can just sort of like watch a show, go, okay, cool, flick it off, go to bed, and that's just fine. Whereas like I would like, particularly if I'm watching something like that, I'll watch the show, flick it off, go to bed, think about it for ages, finally fall to sleep, and then I'll think about it the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And it like will really affect me, because what I'm seeing is quite shocking. Like all of these things that they're talking about are like potentially or have been real life things, and I find it crazy that human beings can do such horrible, vile things to other human beings. So yeah, I need to kind of watch something that completely balances it out. It's a bit light-hearted, jokey, and you can just sort of like watch it, not really pay too much attention, look at your phone for like 2 minutes, look back up at the screen and still not be lost with what's happening, kind of thing, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah. Gone down to 4 people. I must be boring people half to death. Mix the remaining soy sauce and vinegar. Season with black pepper. Hey, black pepper? Right, well I don't have a black pepper grinder. I need to buy a black pepper grinder. That's one thing I do not have. Right, let's mix all of that shebang up. That looks lovely, actually. Nom 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 nom. Right. In another bowl, combine the oyster sauce, 5 spice, chili flakes, 250 mils of water, and set aside. Right, but what's it for? Okay, cool. So the 5 spice, Chinese 5 spice, 1 teaspoon. Chinese 5 spice. Is that how many chili flakes? Half a teaspoon. Definitely only putting half a teaspoon in. Not sure if I could cope with the spice otherwise. Who likes spicy food? You're not very talkative, are you? Have you fallen asleep with the TV on and then had a dream about what's on the TV? I've fallen asleep with the TV on, yes. Not had a dream as such, but like I'm obviously in that stage of sleep where you can't open your eyes, but you can definitely still hear stuff that's going on around you. You haven't slipped that too deep under. So you can definitely hear what's going on in the TV, and it's almost as if you're watching it. Like your mind's making up images and stuff. Right, 20% battery. I must put that on charge in a minute. But yeah, if that makes any sense. I sure do like your kitchen and the windows behind you there. A very bright and cheerful room. Thank you. It's something, I didn't choose this. It was already my partner's. The window behind me, I guess, used to be the exterior window, but it now looks out into a conservatory. Brock, do you have any silk shirts? No, I do not. Random question. Do you have any silk shirts in your closet? No, I just answered you. I do not. And I call it a wardrobe here because I'm not American. You're not going to catch me in a silk shirt in the middle of February, mate. It's freezing. Go buy yourself a silk shirt today, please. Okay, send me the money for the said silk shirt and I'll go and buy one. I'm going to watch The Joker tonight. Ooh, have you seen it already or is it your first time watching it? Do I go to farmers markets? So I think I used to. I don't so much anymore. They always tend to be on a weekend. So I never used to go to them too much because obviously I used to work on weekends. So by the time I finished work, they always used to be finished. And now I don't tend to. Like farmers markets, I know they tend to sell a lot of, they've probably diversified a lot now to fit the demands of the people, but they tend to be full of like dead animals and cheese products, so cow breast milk products and stuff like that, which I don't tend to buy. So a lot of the market stalls will be offering products that I'm not particularly interested in. I guess I don't know actually. I haven't thought about that in a long time, to be perfectly honest with you. Not gonna lie. Right, that just looks like a brown puddle of yuck, but I'm sure there's method in the madness. Let's just go with the flow. What's with the silk? It's because, do I have any silk pyjamas? No, I don't have silk anything, mates. Don't ask anything more about the silk. Can I see your wardrobe, please? No, I'm going to put you in a time out if you ask anything more about silk, because that's not what we're here to talk about. Okay, warning 1. Right, place a wide non-stick wok. Oh, what am I doing with these garlics? finely chopped. Cool. First time watching it. That's good. I hope you enjoy it. I have heard only good things. I haven't heard any bad things. So, yes. I need to feed my dog soon, bless her. She's literally sitting in my kitchen doorway. She's not looking up at me. She's sleeping, but I know she's only sitting there instead of in her bed because she wants food. She wants feeding, which is cute. Oh, I don't feel very well at all. My ears hurt and I keep sniffing, so chances are I've got a cold. Just taken some paracetamol though, which should stave it off. I'm going to go to the cinema tomorrow, so I've got 2 free cinema tickets for Cineworld. I don't think I've ever been to a Cineworld in my life. I've only ever been to an Odeon or a View. Do I have muscular calves? No, I have fat calves. Brandy and go to bed alone. Heat full on and sweat it out. Were you a Twilight fan, Elle? If so, you might like or have watched the originals. It's from the USA TV show based on the same sort of storyline. Yes, I was a Twilight fan and I have heard of the originals but not really watched it. I have never heard anything bad about it, but I guess it's something that I would like. Is that going to be like, it's not, I guess it's not light-hearted if it's like about vampires and stuff, but I guess it's more trash TV, like, I hate to say it, but like American TV. All good TV is American and all bad TV is American, unless you're talking about Love Island, which is just bad British TV, to be perfectly honest with you. Elle, I am sure you have a lot of your own original dishes that you make from scratch. Also, I do hope the cold goes away soon. So actually, no, Josie, I don't have any of my own original dishes. I've been doing Slimming World for about 1.5 years now. Every single recipe that I've cooked from a cookbook. I have no imagination or culinary flair whatsoever. I do not mind cooking from cookbooks. I don't remember any of the recipes that I cook from cookbooks. Hence, if I'm cooking a recipe for like the 10th time, I'll still need to have the cookbook out. I don't ever see that as a bad thing. I like the varieties that cookbooks bring. Like before I started Slimming World and before I moved in with my partner, I would never, ever have dreamed of making myself a gong bao chicken or a Chinese inspired dish, to be perfectly honest. So that in itself, I just don't mind. It gives me ideas. Well, it gives me the whole flipping recipe. It doesn't just give me the idea. I love trying new things, and without recipe books, I just don't think I would be able to come up with like new ideas. I don't know what goes with what or anything like that. So I really don't mind spending the extra time writing an ingredients list out, going shopping, and then preparing all the meals from scratch. I really don't. But this is pretty much like this sort of method. Cooking and chopping all the vegetables and cooking everything from scratch is pretty much how I cook every single meal, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I don't really eat out that often. I probably eat out a bit more than some other people, but I try and keep it down again because it's going back to like the ready meal thing. Everything's quite calorific when you eat out, and that's why it tastes so nice. And obviously if you do that on a regular basis, I know eating out in America is a lot cheaper than it is here in the UK, and I mean a lot cheaper. I'm talking like less than half the price. But it's reasonably expensive to eat out here. You can easily spend about £10 on lunch, which I guess, let's just say it's double. It's pushing towards $20 just for lunch alone, which I think is absolutely insane. Forgive me if I've converted that wrong, but I think you do. Is it $20 equals £10, or is it £10 equals $5? I don't know. I do not know. Forgive me if I'm wrong. What materials do you have in your wardrobe? Dude, Brock, stop. Just stop. It's not big. It's not clever. Nobody's listening to you. Just, if you don't have anything constructive to bring to this live feed, go away. Because I'm not talking about clothes. I'm literally talking about food as it stands at the moment. I'm only talking about food because I'm cooking food. I wouldn't normally stand here and talk about food otherwise. Although a lot of my live feeds do revolve around food, I guess. I've done lots of live mukbangs. Oh my God. Put the user in timeout. Can we see your calves, please? Don't you flip and start, Jake. I have sad taste in TV. What does that mean? Right, where's my garlic going? Right, the tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. Got out of bed alone. Name that tune. Big Phil. Another health idea from a fat man. It's try Thai massage if you get it right. One of the most painful times of your life, but after to say you feel amazing is an understatement. I wouldn't even know where to go looking for such a thing, to be perfectly honest with you. Plus, I guess I don't really have the finances to go and get a massage. If you go and get a massage, those things are usually quite expensive things to go and do. Can't wait to see the new James Bond film. No, not me, actually. How do we all feel about Billie Eilish being the singer for the Bond song? How do we all feel about that? I will wait for your opinions first. £45 for an hour. Yeah, see, Phil, I don't have £45, to be perfectly honest with you, for 1 hour of massage. That is a lot of money for me, £45. Jodie. I sure didn't realise it was a lot more expensive to eat out in the UK. This probably sounds like a stupid question, Elle, but why is it so expensive? I really don't know. I think a lot of what it is, Jodie, is we have a minimum wage here in the UK. I'm not sure if you guys in the UK, in America, have minimum wage. So the people who, like the waitresses, waiters, chefs and all that lot, obviously they get paid, but I think they rely for a lot of their income on tips, which I guess means if they get paid less, then they can charge less for the food. Whereas here in the UK, we have to get paid a minimum, everybody over a certain age. So there's age categories. So if you're 16 to 18, you get paid. There's like a minimum an hour that you can be paid. From 18 to like 21 or something, there's a minimum an hour you can be paid for that. and then like 21 or 25, I can't remember what it is, and over, there's a minimum wage an hour that you can be paid for that as well. So those have to be met by law. So I guess for companies, whether you're a very small like a small business, you've only got like one store or one thing, to like multi-billion pound businesses like Starbucks or Costa Coffee, you have to pay a minimum wage, and I guess that bumps up the cost of food. I find, let me just get this noisy bit over, I also find things like rent is probably more expensive. So a shop has to pay rent, obviously, to use the building. That is expensive. Then we've got things like council tax, water rates, electricity bills, gas bills, and all of that lot. I think all of that is a lot more expensive here in the UK. So to cover the costs, just the costs of that, just running the store, like lighting the store and paying the workers minimum wage, that costs a lot of money. So therefore you need to recuperate that in the price of the food or the items that you're selling. I think that's what I believe it to be. I'm probably not the right person to be asking, but I'm pretty certain that that is reasonably in the right direction of why it costs more money to eat out in this country. Pak choy is such a weird vegetable. What am I cooking? Me too, don't worry, but you can say to yourself it's for health benefits. What am I cooking? One chop buddy. I am cooking gong bayo chicken. I'm not using chicken, I'm using a meat-free alternative. But basically it's a Chinese dish. So happy Valentine's Day if you've just joined. I've just dropped my daughter off to her father for the next 9 days, so I'm here on my own because my partner is still currently in work at the moment. So I thought I would come on and do a live stream for you, just in case any of you were feeling lonely. It does sound lush, and lush is such a Welsh word. Definitely, lush is definitely a word that we use here a lot in the UK to describe something that's really, really nice. Or we've got a store called Lush, as you do in America, that sells bath bombs and bubble bars, and it's basically just a cosmetic store that sells more upmarket cosmetics. Right, what am I doing with these spring onions? Cut each into 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3, boom. Chop the ends off, chop the head off. 1, 2, 3, boom. Tails off, heads off. Peel that one down. Oh, I need to get a charger. Otherwise, nothing productive is going to happen. And we'll have to say bye-byes, and I don't want to say bye-byes. Where's the charger? Right, let's plug you in. And plug you in here. While I'm here, I'll check for comments. Sounds lush, I'm UK. Cwtch and lush are my favourite Welsh words. Cwtch is spelt C-W-T-C-H, by the way, not C-U-T-C-H. Big Phil, I was going to have an Indian tonight, but with having a Thai lady stand on me tomorrow, I thought I'd better not. That is probably a wise move. That sounds like such a daft thing to be doing, having a person stand on you. But I've heard of that, where they massage you by standing on you and stuff. It's that is something that I've only ever seen it in the movies, in a film. But I didn't know, it might not even be a thing here in the UK. Oh, Jess, you hungry, babe? I'll feed you now. Let me finish cutting these spring onions. Okay, babe, I'm coming. Right. I'm finally here. Hello, Claire. We're 65 minutes in, but welcome. Right, 2 minutes. That's 4 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm just going to go and feed my dog because she's grumbling at me, and it's past her feeding time. Hey, babe. Right, let me renew your water first. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy Galentine's Day. I'm just feeding my dog. I won't be long. Ugh. Sit. Paw. Paw. Good girl. Good girl. Right. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Eat your food then. Good girl. Right, what comments did I miss? Hi, Claire. Yes, it is mad to have a lady half your size throw you about and put you in all sorts of yoga positions. That just sounds weird. Can we stop talking about the Thai massage now? One shop I never knew. Kutch. That's interesting spelling. Yep, that's how Welsh people spell it. Right, so now I need to chop my baby corns. And we should be good to go. It never normally takes me over an hour to prep my dinner. Not gonna lie to you. So, Claire, have you used your Bosch cookbook yet? I'm really interested to see. What's happened to that? Better cut that bit off. Really interested to see some recipes from that because they look absolutely gorgeous. I bet they're so full of flavour. What am I cooking? I am cooking the Gong Bayo chicken. Obviously not using a chicken corpse. I'm using a meat-free version. Or meat-free representation of a chicken. Right, so I think I'm all prepped. Okay, let's do this. Where's my frying pan? Turn my cooker on. Boom. Saucepan on. Boom. Right, what's it say? Place a wide non-stick wok or frying pan over a medium to high heat. Add the chicken and its marinade and stir it for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay then. Right, let's try and put you in a position where you can still see me and my antics. Is there anything over there you can not see? Right. Hi. Is there anything over there? No. I think we're fine. I've been exploring at my cooking horizons recently, left my typical area of comfort on toast. Good for you, Kai. Claire, not tried it yet. I've hardly seen home recently. I know how you feel, babe. Right, you need to come and live with me for a week and I can put you into boot camp, cooking boot camp. Right, what am I putting in here? The chicken and its marinade. So obviously it's not a chicken corpse. It's a meat-free version. So, that smells absolutely divine already. What meat-free version chicken am I using? I'm using the Fry's Artisan lightly seasoned chicken style strips, which was on offer in Sainsbury's, and it's made out of vegetable protein, wheat, soya, sunflower oil, flavouring. Okay, so the vegetable protein is wheat and soya, sunflower oil, flavouring, which is maize starch, yeast extract and savoury flavour, potato starch, wheat flour, thickener, methyl cellulose, salt and garlic. So no dead animals in there. Boom. This smells absolutely divine, not gonna lie. Right, how do I set a timer on this watch? Who knows? Nope, that's not how you do it either. Oh God. None of the above. Don't know. Don't know how to work my own watch. Right, I've probably missed 1,000 comments. I've been exploring, yes. Alan Valdez, hi. Happy Valentine's Day, Alan. Kai, I see your meals on the Insta. They do be looking nice. Yes, they do, Kyle. Claire, I've seen the Fry's stuff in Sainsbury's. I mean Sainsbury's. But have yet to try any of it. I've tried it. I bought 2 packets of it and I used it for 2 separate chickeny meals. I used the first lot for like a chicken satay type of peanut buttery type of thing. Hi Jess. What, babe? Hi. And it was on point. What was I going to do? I was going to turn on a different phone for a timer. Don't think there's much. I'm not sure if there's any charge in it though. Right, that looks absolutely stunning. Not gonna lie. I feel like I want to eat it all. 3 to 4 minutes. Add the garlic, ginger, pak choy, spring onions, and stir fry for 2 minutes. Okay. Has this been 3 to 4 minutes yet? I wonder. I dropped a piece. Never mind. Right. Garlic. Boom. Pak choy. Boom. Spring onions. Baby corns, because I only used half the amount of pak choy. Oh. Right, this has obviously got no charge in it, which is extremely unhelpful. Right, pop that onto charge. Right, what minutes are we on here? 34 minutes. No, 74 minutes and 34 seconds. So at 76 minutes and 34 seconds, this will have had 2 minutes stir frying. Right, what comments? Glad to hear Claire has joined your live stream, Elle, and I hope she is doing well. I appreciate the information on eating out in the UK being more expensive. I always learn something from your videos. Thank you for putting him in timeout again, Claire, that Brock, because he's been a pain in the butt already on this channel. Elle, that looks so good. Yeah, I hope it tastes really good. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up either, guys, make sure you do. I would really appreciate that. Jeff, come. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. That is most appreciated. Right, what do I have to do after this? Then stir the oyster sauce mixture and stir fry. Right, cool. So my oyster sauce mixture has got oyster sauce in it. Did I put oyster sauce in it? Did I actually do that? I'm not sure if I did, you know. How much of it was I supposed to use? 1.5 tablespoons. No, I just genuinely don't think I did. So my oyster sauce obviously has ground up mollusks in it, or ground up oysters in it, which is absolutely hanging if you think about it. But it needs using up. It's something that I had in my, what do you want to call it, pantry or cupboard or whatever, from before I went vegan. It's still in date. It goes out of date in November of this year. So that is basically it, nearly all gone. I think it could do maybe like one more recipe and then it's done, and then I don't need to buy it again. However, if I want to cook this recipe again, I'd have to find like a vegan alternative to oyster sauce, which is obviously something that I haven't even looked into yet, because I haven't needed to look into it yet, because I'm still trying to use up the one that I've currently got. Because I don't like wasting things, as you know, if you come here on my channel quite often, you know that I don't like just chucking stuff in the bin. I like to get as much use as possible out of something. Right, this needs to go in here. Oh my days, it smells absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Right, 3 to 4 minutes. 78.33. So that means 78, 79, 80, 81, 33. Right, what comments have I missed? Fidge, what are you doing? Why are you sticking your middle fingers up to me? Did you go and have dinner or something and then come back? Yum, 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 yum. Smells so good. Right, what do I need to do after this? Divide between bowls, scatter over the peanuts and sliced chilli, and serve hot with the ribbon salad. Oh, okay, so this is like not part of the in the cooking thing. This is just a part of the on the side. Okay, I can deal with that. That's cool. That's very cool indeed. So basically then, in 3 minutes, or less than 3 minutes, I'm finished. There's like literally so much mess in my kitchen. Insane in the membrane. I would normally like tidy as I go, but I'm talking to you guys at the same time. So the arse. Tastes, no it doesn't taste, well I hope it tastes nice. But it smells lush. I think I want this sauce to reduce down a bit more. There's no way that this served 4 people, I'm sorry. I know I'm a greedy person, but like, there's no way that this served 4 people in the slightest. Because I can. What you gonna do about it? Also, yes, I did go for dinner. Nothing, I'll just like chin you tomorrow or something. Claire, you're not going to like me. I'm going to Birmingham tomorrow, and it's not with you. It's with the dearly beloved Fidge Smidge, also known as Alexi. Happy Valentine's Day if you have just joined. How dare you? I know, I've got free cinema tickets and I haven't seen Fidge in a while. When was the last time we saw each other, Fidge? Ooh, hair done. Nice. You're not replacing Claire. Nobody can replace Claire. Claire is Claire. It only seems not that long ago that you had your hair done. Anyway, you're just getting it done a bit more sooner than you did it last time. Is that what it is? I feel like I've gone over my 3 to 4 minutes now, so that can go off. Oh, I'm hungry and I'm tired. Alright, this looks like it's supposed to be served in a bowl. And I have no bowls. Yes, I do. Right. I'm going to try and split this into 3. Don't think it's going to go into 4. But we'll see. Let's turn this cooker off because it makes a horrible humming noise. Oh! 8 weeks ago. Okay, right. Oh, it tastes lovely. It really does. If I do say so myself. Oh, it's spicy. Woo! Just dipped my finger in it. That is spicy. Right, where's my serving spoon? Please don't say I've not got one of these clean as well. Oh no, there is one. It's just on the draining board. One, 2, 3. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3. These are very small portions by my standards. Obviously I'm greedy, so it's probably a normal size portion. Definitely would not stretch to 4. But then maybe that's because how many chicken breasts does it say to use? 8 skinless, boneless chicken thighs. So yeah, the amount of like meat-free chicken that I've got does not equate to 8 chicken thighs. So 8 chicken thighs means that 4 chickens will have had to be murdered. That's mental. Absolutely fucking mental. Just for one dish. Mental! Right, let's do some of the salady stuff. Yum! Oh my god, it looks so good! Right, out the way. This one's such a small portion compared to the rest. Loads of soy sauce left over in that one. If you're commenting, guys, I'm not meaning to like ignore you at the moment. When I sit down to the dinner table, I will definitely endeavour to reply to you. Yum, yum in my tum. Oh my god, tastes so good. Right, fork, spoon, a bowl full of food. Right, let's put this in here first. And then find out a master plan. How much charge has this got? Full charge. Boom. You can come on. How much charge do I have in real life? 18%. Right, let's move me mitt. That bowl here. Boom. Oh, it's nice to sit down. Let's put you back on charge. I put us instead. It was a while ago, can't remember, but we went to the cathedral. Yeah, yeah, that was good. I sure wish I could eat food with spices, but my weird stomach won't let me. A lot of people are the same with spices, Jodie. You are not alone in that one. Yeah, but chicken's nice though. I don't know about eating a chicken corpse. It's just, it does taste good. I'll give you that. But, I bet it is delicious. I put us instead of is delicious. My mistake, sorry. It's okay. Right, let's dig in. Oh my god, so good. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. This is like turning into a mukbang now. 88 minutes. It's quite a long time. I did like a 2-hour live with Vicky and Kerry when we met up in Oxfordshire. Forgive me while I munch my food. If you don't like watching people eat, then this probably isn't the channel for you. Oh my gosh, so yum. Claire, if you're still here, can you flick through the Bosch book that I gave you and pick out maybe like choose 3 of what you think your favourites are, like a first flick through, and screenshot them and send them to me, and I'll see if I can cook them, and I'll let you know what they taste like. Well, choose 3 and I'll pick 1, or choose 2 and I'll pick 1, or just pick 1, whatever, and I'll cook one. and let you know how it goes. Oh my god, it's so nice. Not sure why you would add peanuts to this. It's fine without the peanuts. Six people. I can literally hear my dog snoring. Bless. Texture. What's texture? Nom 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 nom. Peanut. Oh, okay. Fake chicken most of the time has similar texture. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely agree. To be honest with you, even if it doesn't have the same texture, I'm just happy to not be putting that crap in my body. I'm honestly not looking for something that completely represents a chicken corpse, to be perfectly honest. I don't really... No. I'm cool with it being different flavour, and I'm cool with it being a different texture. It doesn't need to be like it for me to enjoy it. I think that's the thing with people. People, like, if it's not identically exactly the same, they're like, nope, not having it. It's not chicken. And I'm like, wow, you are so narrow-minded. There's just nothing you can tell me that'll make me want to stop eating meat. I like it too much. Nope, I never would try and stop someone from eating meat either. I just feel like, I remember when I got told about all these facts and things like that. And then I started watching documentaries, and I started, like, feeding myself with information to go against eating meat. And I remember being so cross that I had not been exposed to this information sooner. So when I tell people about X, Y, and Z, it's not because I'm trying to get them to go vegan. I try and want to make them understand why I have gone vegan or more plant-based or whatever, so they don't, like, think that I'm some sort of crazy weirdo. I'd like them to be able to understand it from my point of view. But also in the hope that, like, there's a piece of information in there where they're like, really? I did not know that. And it kind of, like, makes them think where the hell their food has come from in the first place and how it came about to be on your dinner plate. I remember being so cross that I was just like, I have so many regrets for not knowing this information sooner. I never would try and make anyone go vegan. That's not my style at all. I think I slam on about it is because people poke fun at me for being vegan, and I don't think that that's fair. So, whatever. And Fidge, that's absolutely fine if you've been to slaughterhouses and stuff like that. That's fine. But for some people, that would be their absolute trigger. Like, some people are more desensitized. Some people would get really emotional about stuff like that. And some people just wouldn't. And that's how we're all different. We're all built up differently. We all think differently. That's what makes us different. And that's okay. I wouldn't technically call myself a vegan, Jodie, because obviously within this dish I've got, like, oyster sauce, which has crushed up oysters in it. But I would like to become... I was saying I want to become more plant-based, but I watched a documentary and I wasn't expecting to see some footage within this documentary about like the animal cruelty and stuff that happens to animals and stuff like that. And it really shocked me, and I was like, wow. And I feel like it just solidified my reasonings, because I wanted to go plant-based more because of like health and everything like that. And then when I saw like what actually happens to the animals, and I was just like, I'm not sure if I can be a part of that, to be perfectly honest. It shocked me, made me quite upset. Nah, you do you. I have no problem with you being vegan. I just don't like it when people try and convert me. It ends up pissing me off. Yeah, I understand that. I could completely understand that. I like having conversations to people about it. Definitely. Because there's a lot of misconceptions about vegans. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, what do you eat then? Just salad? And I'm like, really? That is so narrow-minded. I remember when Claire came down to stay with me, and I was a vegan, she wasn't. She came down for the best part of a week, and she ate vegan for a week, and she was like, whatever. She's like, food is food. Do you know what I mean? Was not bothered, were you, bae? We had fun trying lots of new things, actually. Bought loads of vegan snacks, like literally loads. Yeah. How many people are still here? 6. 6 people. I keep hitting my keys wrong on my computer. There is nothing wrong with the way you eat. I am like you. I can't stand mistreating animals. I really prefer eating more vegetables like you. It's good. It's all good. Yeah, for me, if food tastes good, I'll eat it. I don't give a what it actually is. There we are then. So, for instance, Fidge, if you came to my house and I just put food, like you was like having dinner or whatever, you'd eat whatever I put in front of you, type of thing. Which is cool. That's a good way to be, that. That's called being open-minded. I could eat another bowl of this. I feel like leaving none for my partner whatsoever. Haha. Happy Valentine's Day. I ate your food. What's the time? Does anybody have the time? In the UK? Ten to 8. That's okay. Oh, this is so nice. Nom. Need a drink. Oh, 100 minutes. 100 minutes. My birthday present is sitting in a box in front of me. Should I do an unboxing? And shall I show you what I got for Valentine's Day? Who wants to see? Put your hands up if you want to see. Yes. I'll do my birthday one first, I think, because it's quite boring. It's a very grown-up adult birthday present. Not an adult birthday present, but an adult birthday present. You naughty people. I knew somebody would lol. Right. Let me why doesn't it just peel off? There we go. So, never know with you. I'll be quiet, you. It's just one present. This is my main present from my partner, and I don't know why I haven't opened it yet. I didn't have it in store. I went to the store to check to see if they had it. They had it, but not in the colour that I wanted. Dun, dun, dun. It's a new electric toothbrush. So I currently have an electric toothbrush by the brand Oral-B, and I have had that since about the age of 18 years old. I remember my mum buying it for me when I started university. I'm now 32 years old, so 18, 28, 10, 29, 30, 14 years old. That took a lot. Did you see my brain working really hard to work that out? Oh, so yes. I have receding gum lines. I think it's something that runs in the family because my dad does as well. And Oral-B, because of the shape of the toothbrush head, and it like rotates round, it doesn't help with receding gum lines. It actually pushes them up even further. Everybody that I've spoken to about the Philips Sonicare toothbrush has said something. Well, I got distracted. Everyone I've spoken to about electric toothbrushes recently have all said that they either have switched over to a Philips Sonicare from an Oral-B, or they would love to switch over to a Philips Sonicare from an Oral-B, and it is by far the superior of the two brands with regards to teeth cleaning. So my dentist prompted me to do this, and it seems bizarre because obviously my toothbrush, although it's 14 years old, still works perfectly. It doesn't hold the charge for as long, but it does still hold its charge. And I know for the Oral-B toothbrushes, you can get the biodegradable or more eco-friendly interchangeable toothbrush heads. I haven't looked into if you can get any biodegradable, eco-friendly, interchangeable heads for this particular toothbrush. So, what are you two laughing about? But is it recommended by 9 out of 10 dentists. Be quiet. Is that a quote for the Oral-B? Is that how they sell their stuff? It's strange because obviously I think each dentist that you go to is in conjunction with stuff, because I know that they sell Philips there, but he didn't tell me to buy it there. He said go on Amazon or go wherever and buy it. So I bought it through Boots because it was on offer, and obviously Boots points and stuff like that. It's quite a pricey purchase, but yeah, I feel bad because I didn't need to replace my Oral-B toothbrush because it stopped working. I needed to replace it because it's making my gums bad. Then obviously the previous dentist that I used to go to, where I used to live, they always promoted an Oral-B toothbrush. So I guess it's, I don't know. All you can do is try. If I really, really hate it, then I suppose I can sort of like take it back and say it's damaging my gums. I don't know. I have no idea. So, Philips Sonicare, a deep clean for a whiter, healthier smile. It's got 5 brush modes, including deep clean and white modes for a customised clean. So it's got deep clean, gum care, sensitive, white and clean. Adaptive clean brush head. Contours gently to teeth and gums for superior plaque removal and deeper cleaning. And charge-in travel case can be charged by connecting to USB port. A charger stand, simply place your toothbrush on the stand to charge. So the travel carry case, this, when you're traveling, which is great because my Oral-B, I never take my Oral-B electric toothbrush away with me really, because when I pack it into like my going away cosmetic bag, I find that when I get to my destination, sometimes the button has been pressed during travel, and obviously the toothbrush has been on that whole time, which just drains the battery, and also for like, you know, whatever. But with this, you can like take it apart and put it in this, and this also charges, which is great. So that's quite clever. And obviously I had to get it in pink. So in the store, local to me, they only had it in black and green. There's like a black one of this, and obviously I had to get it in pink. So I'm looking forward to trying that actually, although it be particularly, do you understand what I mean by like an adult grown-up purchase? I need to blow my nose. Hi dog. Oh. How strong's the vibrating power on it? Very important. Don't know yet, Fidge. I will let you know tomorrow. The absolute div. I'm just blowing my nose, guys, soz. Ew! It's gross. So, I've got some beautiful Valentine's Day cards here. I've got 3 Valentine's Day cards, which is the most Valentine's Day cards I've ever had in one day on a given year. So I shall start with the first one, which is from my partner. It says, for my Valentine, this is on the front of the card, I'm not reading you the inside of the card. It says, for my Valentine, just being with you makes everything perfect. Okay. I might read you some of the inside. It's a bit, if you don't like lovey-dovey stuff, then this isn't for you. It's 2L. I absolutely love having you in my life. You give me something to work hard for and have brought a whole new dimension into my world. Thanks for being so lovely, with all my love. So that's that one. got two little otters giving each other a cuddle. Cute. And then the next card is For Holly from my partner. And it says, "You are my sun, my moon, and all my stars. Happy Valentine's Day." Cute. I won't read that one because it's for Holly. But that's to Holly from my partner. And then my last card is for me from Holly. So cute. So it's a Winnie the Pooh themed one. And it says, "Wonderful Valentines. Bye, Claire. Enjoy your food. Wonderful Valentine. There's no one as sweet or as lovely as you." And then inside, she's drawn a little deer to go in the woods, which is super cute. And it says, "To Mummy with lots of love on Valentine's Day. Love from Holly." So that was super cute. I wasn't expecting 3 cards. I'm not sure if I expected 1 card. I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. And then I got some flowers, but not how you imagine them. So these are actually flowers that will last because they are actually bulbs to plant in my garden. So garden bulbs, purple shades selection. So 35 purple shades bulb selection. So I'm assuming there's 35 bulbs. Oh yeah. So 12 gladioli, purple flora, 22 gladiolus calanthanus, which is like a white. It's actually one of the flowers that I've got in a bunch of my birthday flowers, but in white. And then 1 Delia Le Baron. So one of these, 12 of these, and 22 of these. Planting is simple if you follow our easy steps guide. 1. Select a sunny or partially shaded spot in your garden. Plant your bulbs at the indicated depth with their pointed side up. Cover the bulbs with soil and water well. Good to know. These bulbs are carefully chosen and cultivated by quality growers so your flowers will flourish. Bulbs do well in any well-drained soil. A handful of grit and the soil is heavy or consists of clay. After flowering, remove flower heads and leave foliage to die down naturally. Lift bulbs in the autumn before the first frost. Store in a cool, dry, frost-free area. Replant next year using the instructions above. Do not eat ornamental bulbs, harmful if eaten. Photography for guide purposes only, grown from cultivated stock. So there we are. So they're flowers that will last me if I follow the step-by-step instructions rather than a bunch of flowers that will inevitably die. So I thought those were cute. How many people have we got? 18 people. And then I got 2 big things of chocolate from Hotel Chocolat. And these are vegan. Because they're milk chocolate, but vegan milk chocolate, because they're made from nut milk instead of like cow's milk. So it's 45% nut milk, 15 batons in staggeringly creamy chocolate. You won't believe it's vegan, made with nuts instead of milk. Nut milk, our unbelievably vegan chocolate, made without milk and with finely milled hazelnuts. The secret to our chocolatiers who spent 5 years perfecting the recipe. Worth every minute. So yeah, I have tried these before. I bought some. So if you've got a Hotel Chocolat VIP Me card, they give you like a £5 voucher for your birthday, which I think is really cool. Like there's only a few brands that really like give you £5 on your birthday. So I went into buy something. I knew they did vegan chocolate, but I knew it was kind of like accidentally vegan. It wasn't purposefully made vegan. It's like all the dark chocolate that hasn't got milk in it. But yeah, so I went in, and these, I think they're £6.50 for one, or £12 for two, so you don't actually save that much money. And yeah, I got my £5 off, and then I gave the other one to my brother for his birthday, because we've got the same birthday. And they were lovely. And then obviously my partner has decided to get me some more because I enjoyed them. But we ate them all in one night last time. I'm not going to do that this time. So yeah. Hobbycraft, do it. Hobbycraft, do what? Vegan chocolate. Oh, give you £5 on your birthday. I see. That's cool. I haven't got a Hobbycraft card though, because I honestly don't shop in Hobbycraft. I've been there a few times to look for stuff, and they've never had what I needed, which I just think is bizarre. Yeah, I went to Hobbycraft looking for a needle and thread, and they didn't have a needle and thread, which I just thought was bonkers. I use them almost exclusively for my models. Oh yeah, of course you do that, where you do the painting. That's, yeah. Yeah, that's... I hadn't thought of that. Fidge. But anyway, that is my Valentine's Day in a nutshell. I don't really know what else to say to you guys, really. So I guess it's time to wrap up the vlog so I can have some of my evening. I need to do a kitchen tidy because I've left it in an absolute state. And I think I would like to strip Holly's bed and at least get it in the washing machine and then put it in the dryer tomorrow. But yeah. And then maybe actually sit down and chill out and watch some TV. And then before you know it, it'll be time for bed, and then I'll have to get up. I'm up early-ish in the morning to go and see Fidge anyway, so... Yeah, I much prefer in local shops to your live. Sorry if that dipped out. I accidentally clicked off the app somehow. But yeah. So, I guess if you are one of the 6 or now 7 people sitting in this live, and you haven't given this a thumbs up already, then please do. That would mean the world to me. If you are new here, it's not always like this. Click subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. But yeah, thank you for those who have been here all the time. Thank you if you've dipped in and dipped out and whatever. But it's been great having you guys to talk to on a Valentine's Day. I hope you have enjoyed my company for Valentine's Day also. Enjoy the rest of your day, whether you have a little bit of it left or a lot of bit of it left. Have a lovely weekend. If you're in the UK, then I hope Storm Dennis doesn't trash too many of your plans or trash too many of your gardens. And there will be, I think my next video that I will be uploading next Friday will be a vlog of when I went to London to see Mary Poppins with Claire and Holly. That was going to be the video this evening, but I decided to do a little Valentine's Day vlog. Not that it was very Valentine's Day orientated, other than me being here on my own and showing you my Valentine's Day gifts. But yeah, that will be me. So ciao for now. Thank you for joining, and I shall see you all guys soon. Bye.